Hi everyone, my name is Ariana. Welcome to my channel, Ariana Tarot. As you can see, my eyes are really watery. I just applied sunscreen and some eyeshadow, and it's all kind of getting into my eyes. But the birds outside, these tiny cute little birds are chirping like crazy. I thought now is the time to do this because I've been trying all day and for about a few weeks to get this going, and I'm doing it today. Okay, so if you knew, which you are, hello, hi. My name is Ariana. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below and tell me who you are. And if you have any suggestions for my video, that'd be really cool. I think we should get going. So today is going to be mainly a love reading. So who's coming towards us? How do we feel about them? How do they feel about us? What is the outcome? What's the general feel? So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to tune into everybody's energy. So just give me a second. Sorry about that. Crying over here. I feel like it's some sort of a sign for me to just power through, and it could be an emotional road with the tarot perhaps too, and I don't know, let's keep going. Hoping that my cards are upright. I mainly read upright cards, very rarely reversals, but sometimes they really do fit. If they persistently come out, you say, okay, cool, I'm gonna take that as it is. So we'll see what the energy is today. So I just saw in my vision somebody with their hands up surrendering. So I'm feeling a very surrendering type day. It's surrender. Surrender is sort of the word. I saw somebody hands up surrendering, kind of like being at a chase with the police and then being caught. Somebody just surrendering, or maybe walking away from the situation, or you yourself walking away from the situation. Let's see who's coming towards us in love today. Alright. How do we feel about them? Feels like we're ready to communicate with them. I've sensed the energy of communication. And guys, the reason that you can see my face so close is because I'm using my phone to film this, and the microphone is not the best, and there's a lot of noise going around. I have the fan going as well, just because it's hot here in Australia. I'm in Brisbane. Sorry about the eye thing. I'm going to try and stop touching it now. Cool. How do we feel about them? So how do they feel about us? I'm so sorry, guys. I guess we should pull a few more cards for how you feel about them, because I feel like you want to express a lot today. I'm feeling very chatty as well. So maybe that's why the cards are indicating to get a few more cards on how you feel. So let's do that. Let's follow our intuition. Alright, here we go. I'll pull 2 more cards. But there's one major card here that wants to stand out. I guess the last final message from them, or even the first. So how do they feel about us? Okay, and what is the outcome? just get a general overview of this reading, of this love reading for you guys. Alright, flew out. I'm going to grab that one. Just give me 1 second, please. Oh, wow. Cool, crazy. I'm sensing this energy of like really wanting to communicate, really wanting to talk it out. Let's find solutions. What's the problem? Let's find solutions. I can find solutions. You can find solutions. It's like being able to solve whatever the problem is, whatever the drama was in your relationship. People are ready to talk. Like, I'm seeing dust particles floating around, and it's like it's going to be like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You can see her sword rising up, and then there's this tiny little butterfly. Just you know, it's significant for rebirth and just being free and beautiful and just a very loving energy as well. This is a very loving woman, Queen of Swords. Yes, she's very stern, and she can really stand up for herself, but she's also full of love. She's got all these little angels and butterflies around her. She's a very loving and kind woman, but when it comes to the deed, she's a woman that will, you know, get things straight, sort out, you know. So I'm really sensing that somebody's really in turmoil at the moment. I'm sensing that they're even crying. There's a lot of clouds here. They're very emotional. I can see a river which I have never seen before, and it's kind of like really beautiful, just a little bit of emotion. So this woman or man is, yeah, at the moment just going through something really emotional. I feel like they may have decided, I'm sensing that they may have decided for some of you to, they want to leave you, and they feel very sad about that. And since the Queen of Swords can swing her swords whichever way she wants, this person, yeah, I just sense a little bit of a loss. I'm sensing a little bit of a loss. Somebody's a little bit sad. Somebody wants to communicate how sad they are or how heartbroken they have been. So I feel like it's a very cutting energy, very loving and cutting. It's like she needs to do what she needs to do, kind of energy, or he does. She or he, obviously. But I see communication, very clear and precise communication. Okay, let's see who's coming towards us today. Now, it scares me when I get 2 reversals. I'm going to see what the other cards are, because if they're mostly reversals, I won't read them as reversals, and vice versa. So let me just quickly have a look. In this case, we have the King of Wands, and King of Cups. Most of them are reversed, so I'm going to turn them right side up. Just give me 1 moment. So I'm sensing really big communication. Alright, let's have a look. Sorry, that took a little bit. So we have who's coming towards us is what I'm sensing. He's like the man, he's a real man. He's a real man. He's a hunk, you know. He's got it going on. He's cool, he's creative, he's suave as AF. He really does have it going on. I see that he has a pet. Um, he dresses really well. He has his own place. Um, he might even live by the water. His favorite colors are red and blue, green as well. He loves the color green. This, yeah, so that's the person that's this could be like the man of your dreams that's coming towards you. Like he's gonna come in, he's gonna rush in and say what they need to say to you, because how they feel over here is really nice as well. We've got the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, so very lots of masculine and feminine energy. I feel like it's almost quite balanced. I feel like it's balanced, like you both feel the same way towards each other, or it's coming to that point like very, very soon where you just meet and then things begin to happen, because I see this person desperately wanting to wants a new beginning with you, a new start, a new adventure, a new way of living, a new way of feeling. This person feels a lot for you. This person, I sense that you've had history with, but they always come back to you, or you always come back to them, because I see this beautiful bird. And there's a fly flying around to sort of confirm that. Let's carry on. So the way this person feels about you is they really want to come towards you, and the way they want to come towards you is Knight of Swords. So they really just want to like, how you doing? We're doing this. They really want to rush this communication. They really want to rush this communication that's really, really important. And I see it being kind of like set in the stars almost. We don't have the star card, but we have the Hierophant, which is sort of a religion-related card. So to me, what this person will eventually ask you is marriage. I see you with the Hierophant and Four of Wands. So that is the outcome. I've come to the outcome a lot sooner than I intended, didn't I? Because we still haven't done your feelings. I sense that this Queen of Swords is actually the person that you're inquiring about. So this whole thing is about them deciding. I feel like you've decided. You have some fears. New beginnings, victories. But I see this person really wanting marriage, commitment from you in the future. They're thinking about it as we speak. They're thinking about it right now. Whew. I feel very intense. I feel very intense. It's kind of strange because how you feel about them didn't really want to come out. It's like you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk anymore. I feel like you can't decide whether to cut them off or give this a go, because it's scary. I see you being very scared. That's crazy. You have to cut that off. No more. Be the Queen of Swords. Be decisive and say no more. This is what I want, and just do that. Okay? Be more decisive about your love life. I feel she needs to, because she's still worrying. So there's no need to worry, because I feel like the roles are switching, and the roles always switch, You'll know who this is for, if this is speaking to you about your partner, or if if it isn't resonating, but you'll know. The way you feel, there's a lot of confusion, isn't there? I feel. I mean, there's a lot of big players, a lot of energy. King of Wands, King of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, Queen of Swords. You know, people are battling, and I see you winning this battle, because we have six of Wands. I see you succeeding. I see you wanting success. I see you seeing success, getting success from this person. This fly keeps flying around, and it really does tell me. It's kind of like reiterating. It's reiterating the card, really. So you want success, and you will get success with this person. But I see that you're a little bit also scared of that as well, and how could you not? I feel like this person is your dream person, and you're their dream person. So after that period of being, I feel like this happens. I feel like this reading happens once you get together, and this is your take on it. At first you're a little bit, oh man, I don't know, man. And you start thinking about the past, and you're like, oh, what happened there? And, you know, should we talk about it? The Queen of Swords comes in and cuts that crap out. Sorry, that's it. She cuts that out. Sorry for swearing. And then you and your partner are like, hey, what's up? You guys are partying. You guys are feeling victorious. You guys are feeling victorious together. What I do also sense is with this card, you become very, very close, almost inseparable, and that's sort of like the issue. I see that could be an issue where you walk away, or they walk away for just a little bit, for a little while, to, you know, clear their head, you know, because you both are very, very into each other. You guys are very intense. I do see you separating a little bit, not for long. I'm going to clarify this, not for long, but somebody does walk away for a little bit. I feel like this relationship is very intense. It is a crazy intense relationship. I'm going to clarify this guy. Wow, and the one card that I've literally been holding on to this entire time has been Six of Swords. Have we spoken about this Six of Swords? We haven't. This doesn't want to be talked about. Somebody is moving. Somebody is moving or relocating. I sense your partner is relocating. And this card is one of the cards that stood out the most. So somebody's relocating, and then we get this guy. But you still walk away. Somebody still walks away. I want to start clarifying this card. Why do you walk away? Like, I feel like there's some intense period of where you guys are hanging out a lot. You guys are really inseparable, and then somebody decides that, you know, this is a little too much for me emotionally and mentally. I'm gonna move away. They might decide to have, you know, their own holiday. They might decide to just go traveling. They might decide to go to the beach or the park, or just to clear their head. And the decision that they are moving into calmer waters. I see them coming back to you and giving you a message, because they definitely want to communicate with you. I see them giving you a message that maybe you didn't want to hear. You know, I just have this crazy feeling that somebody will be cutting somebody out. Even though there's a lot of emotion and a lot of love, I just feel like, yeah, let's take a look. Okay. Alright, I feel like this decision, this Queen of Swords, who can cut anybody out, it's a very cutting energy. I feel like this person, the overall energy is the Queen of Swords decides that you're the one for them. At the end of the day, everything, bygones be bygones, you're the one and they will choose you. Beautiful card, right? I'm so happy we got this card. There was a lot of confusion. I feel like there is a lot of confusion in this situation. So that's really cool, guys. Alright, so that was big energy today. I hope we all survived, but we can see that there's a really beautiful outcome, and I feel like it wants to keep itself hidden because it was upside down just before. So at the end of it all, there will be love, and love always prevails. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope to see you soon. I'm planning on making some more videos, so like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thank you so much. Bye.